This layered flatbread is soft and delicious, and at the same time, the outer layer is beautifully flaky and crispy, and they are super delicious with any Indian curries. I've carefully crafted this Malabar Paratha recipe in such a way that you can make it with only 4 ingredients and with the least effort. In this recipe, you don't need to do long, hard kneading. You don't need long resting time, and you can make it in less than 1.5 hours. This magic recipe uses simple but smart technique, and so anybody can make the best flaky layered flatbread even if you are making this for the first time. So in this video, let's see how to make this delicious Malabar Paratha. Into this bowl, I'm pouring in 1 cup of water, a teaspoon of salt, stir until it is sauce, then adding 3 cups of plain flour. Mix and combine them all together. Now I'm transferring this dough onto a clean work surface. Now we need to knead the dough. The dough may feel dry in the beginning, and that's okay. Just continue to knead for 1 to 2 minutes. We don't need to knead until it passes the window pane test, but we need to make sure our dough is homogeneous and there should not be any lumps or any dry spots. After kneading the dough for about 2 to 3 minutes, you can see the dough is a bit sticky and it's not looking very smooth. That's okay. Now cover it with a bowl and leave it for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, you can see the texture of our dough is different. It becomes more loose and elastic. It is more stretchable now. And let's do some slap and folds. Our dough is now smooth and it is not sticky, and it is ready for the next step. I'm dividing the dough to 12 equal parts. Now take each small portion and shape it into small round balls. Place it with the smooth side down and simply tuck in the edges towards the center and roll it to form smooth round balls. We finished all of them. I'm covering it with a damp kitchen towel so that the surface will not get dry. Now take a small but deep bowl and let's pour in 4 to 5 tablespoons of oil. We can use any flavorless oil. Here I've used sunflower oil. I've smeared some oil in my palm, and let's flatten this dough ball to form a dough disc of approximately 8 cm in diameter and place it into the ball. We need to make sure it is coated all over with oil. We finished all of them. Now cover it and leave it for 10 minutes. This will give some time for the gluten strands to relax, and this will help it to stretch easily without tearing while we shape them. Now it's been 10 minutes. I'm applying some oil all over the work surface so that the dough will not stick to it. Take the dough disc and with the heel of your palm, gently flatten the dough. You can do this with the help of a rolling pin as well. And then pull and stretch the dough carefully from the center to the sides so that it will form a thin sheet of dough. If it breaks at some parts, that's okay. In this step, the one thing that we need to make sure is that our layer should be evenly thin. So if you find the edges are thicker, make it evenly thin with your hands. Now drizzle the top with the same oil. We can use approximately 1 to 1.5 teaspoons of oil and spread it evenly so that it forms a thin layer of oil. If we skip the step of adding oil, the layers will stick together and we will not be able to get those beautiful flaky layers. So apply a thin layer of oil before we shape them. Now grab the sheet from one side and form pleats and then roll it from one end to the other and then tuck the end underneath so that it will not unwind. So shape them one by one and keep it on the counter. We finished all of them. Now take the first rows that we shaped. If we take the last one instead of first one, it will rebound back with elasticity and we'll find it difficult to flatten and shape them. So with the heel of our palm, roll it out and flatten it to a circle of approximately 12 to 14 centimeters in diameter. And now it's ready for cooking. So place it onto a preheated skillet on medium-high heat. Flip it when you see one side is done. And flip it again a few times until you see both sides turn a golden brown in color. And here is the last step, but an important step for making the best flaky parathas. Transfer this onto a wooden cutting board. It is still hot but cool enough to handle without burning. Scrunch it up with your hands. This will help to separate those layers, and if we don't do this step while they are warm and crispy, we can't achieve the same level of layers and flakiness later. You can see it has got beautiful layers and it's soft inside but flaky and crispy outside. Serve them while they are fresh and warm with any of your favorite Indian curries. Here, as we are on Lent before Easter, I'm serving it with paneer butter masala and it is super delicious. I hope you like this recipe. I hope you found it easy to make, and I hope you will make this at home, and I'm sure everybody will love it. If you want to make it more healthier, you can use 30% of flour as whole wheat flour. If you're making this for the first time, I would suggest you to try with 100% plain flour. And if you want to make a small batch, you can halve this recipe. So when you make it at home, please write to me how good and delicious it turned out. And if you want the recipe card, I've shared the link below. You will get the complete written recipe there. If you like this recipe, please don't forget to share it with your friends and family. And thank you so much for your love and support, and thanks for watching this video. See you next time.